Hi, my name is Anaí and I'm interviewing
Carla Salinas.
And today we're going to be asking Carla a few questions. The first question is, what is a topic or subject that you can tell is important, but you have little to no knowledge?
I would say a topic would be how fast wildlife animals get endangered or extinct.
If someone were to ask you for your opinion on that topic, what would you say? And can you give an example on when you pretended to know more than you actually did?
A time I pretend to know was in my animal science class. We talk about wildlife animals a lot, and we had a project on them with groups in class, and I didn't really have any knowledge about them, but I was just adding my little comments, but I didn't really know anything. And I think about the topic, it's I think we should be more aware of how and put more regulations on stop people from killing them or taking them to zoos just so that they can live in their habitat.
After an interaction when talking about that, what steps would you take to educate yourself in the subject?
I think I would read more articles or try to read more books just because it's not a topic that is very talked about.
Where would you turn to learn more about that subject? Like books, social media, or professors, a friend?
I think maybe Google articles or books, probably mainly books just because they have to be viewed before being published, so it's they have backup, they're not just made up information.
As someone that isn't an expert in the subject, how would you decide which book or social media would determine it's the correct information?
I think probably not going to social media is kind of going back to going to books just because they have to be viewed by many different people and edited, and if you're making a claim about the topic, then it has to be well researched.
Mm-hmm. Is there a social issue that you feel that has been influenced by propaganda?
I think maybe the whole election and presidency, social media just really took a toll on it, making it seem with this new president, houses prices are gonna go down and inflation's gonna go down, when in reality it's either gonna stay the same or it's just gonna go more up.
And who do you think stands to gain from the lack of clarity with that subject?
I think people who are American white people, just because the president is doing more stuff to advocate for them, so it's more beneficial for them.
And what about losers from the lack of clarity?
I think for sure minorities, just because the president is doing a lot to send them back to where they're from, even though they've lived here, made a whole life here, so they're definitely losing stuff.
Thank you.